to say, like, we all know that cancer sucks. And then, like, I feel like it's up to us as patients to find ways to make it suck less.
I had an incredible support system from my husband, from my parents, my families, and like all of my friends were so involved.
You take the bad and you have to turn it into good.
And whether that means like making friends with the text or making friends with the women at the front desk, it's like, how can I make this seem somewhat fun?
Yeah, you learn to put yourself first during treatment in a way that I think somehow most of us don't do throughout our lives, because we're always trying to accommodate other people and be a good friend and be nice and be liked or whatever it is. And I think during cancer, the way to get through cancer is to really focus on yourself first and foremost and what you need in that moment.
During treatment, you can't have a normal day-to-day life. You're gonna wake up in the morning, figure out how you feel, and then see if you can have a regular day and do things that you normally would, or if you have to have a day where you really have to just take care of yourself and just be sick for the day.
Treat yourself through this process. Treat yourself after each chemo treatment. I would go out and have ice cream after each chemo.
So one thing that I found to be really helpful was to have things on my calendar to look forward to. For me, one of the most important things that I did was to basically arrange everything around my pole dancing class during chemo. So that meant I chose chemo on Wednesdays because I would feel as good as possible by Monday night.
My husband set up a sign-up list for my friends to come to my chemo appointments. So it became, okay, who's getting bagels for the day? Who's getting the drinks? Like, it became a party, a chemo party. And I think that is what made me stay strong throughout chemo.
I wish that I had had somebody sometimes just to be there to get through. But I found a lot of friends. They were from all over the world sitting there with me going through radiation.
Go connect with your doctors and ask them to put you in touch with people. If you don't know people, or if you don't have people, if you're living somewhere where you're not connected with your family, your doctors can put you in touch with women who have gone through this and put together your own support network.
And then my very last day of chemo was about 35 people in the hospital. We took up an entire wing in the hospital, and there was unlimited food, there was like drinks. It was just such a nice way to end it. And then I got to ring a bell at the end to signify my last day of chemo, and I had like this huge crowd of people cheering for me, and that was awesome.
Eleanor Roosevelt once said, "A woman is like a tea bag. You can't tell how strong she is until you put her in hot water." And that definitely applies to me. Never thought of myself as a very strong person. And after being diagnosed with breast cancer and going through treatment, I found out that I was much stronger than I ever thought I was.